There we are. We are on. Hey guys, everyone! Thanks for tuning in. I've got Daniel and Nicole Betancourt, our new partners. Jay Kinder, our upline, and Veronica, my partner here in Orlando. Wanted to just do an announcement for Daniel and Nicole Betancourt, formerly Remax, now eXp. Love the partnership that you guys are bringing over to us, and the collaboration that we're going to have going forward, and all the time we're going to spend together, just building businesses and just building people.
Love it.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Jay and Veronica, chime in.
Man, I am so pumped. I'll tell you for a number of reasons. First of all, I have been a fan of Daniel's for many, many years. As many of you guys know, I was at Remax for many years. I had a thriving career there, looked up to Daniel's work, just class act, someone who's so respected in the industry, has done so many amazing things. Love the fact that Nicole now has joined the real estate world as well, and you guys are partnering together. And, just knowing that so many amazing business owners and real estate leaders, are aligning themselves. It's such a privilege and an honor. And again, going back to the fact that I've been following your work, we work in the same market, and, we've had the pleasure of, just crossing and collaborating in other areas just recently. But, I'll say I was always kind of low key stalking, like, wow, that's really good work, and just such a respected professional. And then, you kind of have an opportunity to look at a business model and you start thinking like, why are we looking at things differently? And I'd love to hear, obviously, after you and Jay, maybe chime in just because some of the reasons why you guys decided to do this. I know my reasons. And listen, former Remax, I loved my career at Remax. This is never, ever about what a company did do for me. It's really what I want to build for my future. And I will say I was super successful there. I made some amazing relationships, friendships, and I grew to ways that I never, expected. But then there was a turning point for me. And I'm just glad to be here with familiar faces, leaders that I respect so much. And it validates the fact that I believe I made a great decision.
Yes, totally. And thank you for that, and everyone here today. I look up to all three of you very much, and have followed you all over time. I remember getting calls from Jay Kinder probably 3 years ago. I checked my voicemail, and I'm like, all right, let me look into this some more. So it's definitely, when you move after being like myself, 13 years with Remax, and it was a huge move that I took, very carefully, and wanted to make sure I got it right. I kind of watched Todd and Veronica as kind of guinea pigs. Let's see what happens with them over there before I actually take the plunge. And so things have gone well. So it's been great, and it's just a movement that I look forward to joining. It's exciting. Like I said, my 13 years with Remax was great. And this is kind of a book, and that was a great chapter, and now we're on to a new chapter. And so just looking for growing and building a new legacy for my real estate career, for the family. And those are a few of the reasons why I joined eXp. Why did you join eXp?
Because Hayden.
Yeah, I'm along for the ride. Yeah, that's awesome.
We're super excited, and we're so thankful for you all welcoming us aboard.
Was there a light bulb moment that where something finally clicked that this was the right move, or was there, for some people that happens, sometimes not? But you've been watching it from afar. You've kind of seen how things have been growing. But was there anything that just kind of stood out or finally clicked for you?
Well, I started paying attention through you, Jay Kinder. Following you online, and I think the first time I kind of heard you, it was even before this. I think on the water cooler, when they had, you were one of the guest speakers on the water cooler, and different people pitching, coaching, and things like that. I started paying attention and just following the movement, everyone follows the stock, but there's so many reasons besides that. Over a couple years, I think the first time I spoke with Todd about it was he was about to join, and we were on a boat. Remember, Todd and my son and his son, and we were boating around and secretly stalking Jay. I know he's a big boater, and you too, Veronica. So we should be doing this from a boat somewhere. But
Thomas.
But from the first time I talked to Todd about it, I just started paying really close attention. I thought it was a good idea, but I thought I don't know anyone else doing it. And then when Todd brought it up, somehow it came up in conversation. And I said, what are the chances that you're moving over? And he said something like 99%. And I was just blown away because it was the first time we had ever spoken about it. Right. And from that point, that was our first conversation. And just recently, I told Todd, "Are you ready for our third annual eXp talk?" So for the official talk, I said, "Are you ready for our third annual eXp talk?" And after each year, I went back and said, had I done this a year ago, where would I be? And so I've been telling people who asking me, it's an itch that I have to scratch because the itch won't go away. So I'm looking forward to full throttle now.
I love it.
No, it's funny. A lot of people I've been talking with that are moving over right now, I've been talking with for the last year or two. So we are in this for the long haul. We will keep conversations going. And, it's like literally after I moved, you and I sat down and had lunch and just talked about all the numbers and everything that was going on and why I did it. And then, a year later, we did the same thing. How has it been? Numbers again, because I'm numbers driven, just like yourself. And, it's because we had a great career at RE/MAX and I love the company. I'm still friends on a couple of mastermind groups there. But it was just, there was something for us that we needed to make change. And this was the change that worked.
Yeah, I think we're all in that boat. It's kind of like we reached the part of our lives where we've reached a level of success. And I was talking to my team about this earlier and kind of heard this from Dave Kennard, and it really stuck to my heart is, a lot of us reach a point where we reach the level of success that makes us happy. But then the next journey is that fulfillment of significance and really making an impact and doing more, right? And not just being defined by the next transaction or the lockbox. But ironically, my business has more than doubled since I moved over to eXp. There's a lot of myth out there. I'm like, oh, but look at their numbers. We went from, a team of 17 to now a massive team just because of some of the strategic decisions we've made. But like, I'm having more fun and feeling more fulfilled with the significance of knowing that Todd and I'm loving seeing his growth. The partners that we have that at one point we were all competitors in a market. And now we're like, I want you to win more than I win. I want you to succeed more than I succeed. And we're just all coming together and rising each other's business. And you know what they say, when we're all winning, we win together, we're rising each other up. It's just been something I've never experienced. And I know there was just a talk on Clubhouse earlier today that I chimed in briefly where they were comparing, different companies and such great high level conversations. And I think people are now looking at eXp differently. We're no longer the redheaded stepchild. We're no longer the taboo. You start really looking at the model and say, wait, this is really answering, I would say a lot of, or not necessarily answering, but checking off the box of all the things that are problems in my business. Like what's next? What's the succession plan? What happens if I want to maybe build a team and maybe not necessarily be as much in production, but lead my team, the stock, being rewarded for the things that we were going to do already, collaboration, all these things that I was always thinking about. And truthfully, my pain points, I tell people all the time, you try to run a brokerage and a team and, until you get your teeth knocked in by people who you love and train and coach up and then open up shop and be your competitors across the street. I don't care who you are. That's things, right? And then other people where, maybe they say, hey, I don't want a big brokerage, but I want additional opportunities. Maybe there is a better way that I can, have different opportunities of growth in real estate without saying, I got to be that coach who charges your credit card or all these things, just so many ways that I looked at this and I was like, all right, check. That's it. I'm coming. I just knew I wanted to do it. And then add to the fact that I am now in business with partners like you guys and Jay Kinder, Michael Reese, all these amazing people that for years I would read their books, follow their work, want to be in their masterminds. But if they were exclusive, I couldn't get in there. And my boy Carlos German had Orlando on lock when it came to NEAA. I was like, move over. I was like, take my money. They're like, nah. And then, when they opened up, the opportunity to work with them in eXp, I was like, how real is this? They probably are just saying this, because they want to grow. But like, look, I could text Jay Kinder right now and be like, yo, we got a new partner who's looking to join. Like, I need you to help them out. And they're huge, they've been following your work. And he's like, let's go, let's do this, so right. It's real. It's not a facade. It's so real. And my team personally has experienced the benefit of this massive collaboration to where they are rising as leaders and entrepreneurs, and really, really excited about building a future that's never been seen before in real estate. I'm super excited to do so with you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate the warm welcome. And where else can you have, top producers that are just collaborating and encouraging each other and not be like in an adversarial environment? So that's one special thing.
I agree. It can't be said enough. When you look at all the most successful people that helped me to become successful in real estate and that we've helped become successful in real estate, when you look at the path, it all has been through collaboration with others, whether it's through coaching groups or masterminds or whatever types of groups that you can find, conferences that we would all go to. But that's how we all did it, right? There just was never this alignment inside of one company before. There was never this platform for which to grow it on, and it really is special. And I sit back, 3 years into this, and just look at how powerful this group is. It's unbelievable, and what we can accomplish together and how we can help each other and serve others is just really. It is something special. There's no question about that. It's attracting the right kind of people like you guys. Really proud to be partners with you.
Thank you.
I have a question. Sorry, Nicole. I mean, what are you guys most excited about? Because I know I'm excited about the international growth, the global growth, and how this world is now our playground for those who really are obsessed and love real estate. I'm looking forward to hear what you guys are excited about with this international growth, if that's even crossed your mind.
I mean, the growth has been incredible. I've been sharing with Nicole. I've just been kind of showing her my notes on all the incredible things that eXp is doing. She just got into real estate a year ago, and she's been on fire for 2020. Despite she's been watching our son. He just got done homeschooling upstairs, and we have a almost 3-year-old girl. So she's been superwoman here. Selling real estate in between, feeding lunch to our little ones at home, and but eXp, I mean, they're I think just the tip of the iceberg right now, growing globally, and that's just something exciting to us. And something I want to mention also to Veronica's point, the rewards that eXp offers. Obviously, all of us were high producers at our previous brokers, and something that I've heard Jay say over the years was about the awards that you get. You get all of these different level awards, but you can't pay bills with those awards. You can't hand those down to your kids, or grandkids down the road. So the eXp is a rewarding company in a different way, and so that's one of the other things that we're really looking forward to.
Yes, it's going to help, prepare for our future with the incentives with the stocks. And Danny's been wanting to grow the team for a long time, and the collaboration with you all. And Todd's been a good friend of ours for a long time, and a realtor who we look up to. And so we're super excited.
It's going to be so great. So great. And I want to Jay, I know you haven't had a chance to spend a lot of time with Daniel yet and Nicole, but man, he's like that ninja, man. Reminds me a lot of just, Carlos. They got so many superpowers of master marketer, very much like Todd. They just put out great content, do really good business, and they just sneak up on that leaderboard of production. So I know he's going to be able to icon really quickly, be in the world teaching other agents on how to become a legacy agent, should I say? Because I consider Daniel a legacy agent, an agent that's just here to stay, always doing great things in the industry. So I'm excited to see what he does in the Honey Badger Nation. And, Nicole, I'm excited for you. You remind me so much of, I was just on a pod. Well, I was listening to Elizabeth Riley. If you don't know her, you need to follow her. She's such a class act. And, she's a very successful real estate agent, but she's a mom first. And she says, I'm balancing my little ones, but knocked out $31 million in production last year, her best year yet, after relocating to a city after her husband relocated, his job relocated. And she's just, doing her thing while still balancing raising a family, but it's built a massive organization. I think what I heard today was 7,800 other partners. Of course, she got in early, but that doesn't mean you have to get in earlier. We're going to have, it's expected, we'll probably have 60,000 new agents join us this year. meaning there's such an opportunity for us to help other agents grow their business.
Yep.
While doing what we do. And Elizabeth to me is like the North Star of like super women that are just being able to say family first, right? Her little boys are the most important thing to her. I mean, her kids are the most important things, right? And then she's able to love on her clients while in addition help other agents who might want to also have a fulfilling career in real estate. So now we get to bring all of this together and just build upon it with our passion and purpose. So rock on to all the super moms out there. I'm betting on the ladies, guys. So I need you guys to move over. I told you.
I'm happy that somebody else come out and take over.
Hey, you know, I just have an affinity towards my lady group because we just have so much to balance. Shout out to the guys though. You know, the dads out there doing their thing. I know you guys are all fathers, but yeah, I'm super excited for you. Jay, what else? Any tips and recommendations that you want to give Daniel and Nicole so that they can come out the gates, you know, with massive success and support?
No, man. I mean, I'm proud to be here with you guys. And I would just say get plugged in. You know, there's a lot of things to find, and I think as long as you get plugged in and start looking around for different things, you're going to find a whole lot more than you probably even realize that you're going to have access to. So yeah, man, lean on us. You know, that's the other thing is we're here to help. And this week's been a little bit hectic for me, so you know, getting moved and everything. But I'm getting settled in. This is my first announcement from Puerto Rico, so I'm moving on. You guys were the first one, so that's pretty cool. This works anywhere. You can do this from anywhere. So, but yeah, in November, and so I think we just announced. I think it's September, or maybe it's September. But we just announced the mastermind in Key West, or not Key West, so we're doing in St. Thomas. So that's where we'll do it all on the boat together. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So as a big boating fan, I can't wait to get on the boat with you guys. So yeah, welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard, and lean on us for anything you need. We're here to help, and whatever we can do to help you grow your business, we're always going to be here to support you.
So I have a question, Daniel and Nicole. What is your nationality?
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. I just wanted to kind of revalidate that your first announcement from Puerto Rico
Nice.
I spoke for her too soon.
Power couple from Puerto Rico.
Right on. That's awesome.
I love it. I love it. Well,
Nicole's Floridian. Nicole's 100% Floridian.
Yes, I'm not.
well, hey, it's okay. You made a
Puerto
great
Rican.
Hey, Todd, I just want to recognize your leadership too, man. You're doing great things. I see what you're doing, pouring back with agents who win. You're just always giving value, bringing amazing people, brand agnostic, no matter what company you're with. You're collaborating with agents from all over, bringing value. So I just want to applaud you for that. Your leadership is amazing. Daniel, I can't wait to see what you do. Nicole, welcome. I can't wait to connect with you and collaborate. And Jay, thank you so much. Todd, anything else?
No, and Danny, he's our first guest on Agents Who Win this Friday. So tune in at 11 o'clock. We're doing a new time. Looking forward to the partnership there, you know, helping run the page and everything. So that's going to be some good collaboration for us and, you know, the value that he could bring. And I was excited to get Danny and Nicole over just because we've been talking about a lot of different business ideas, and now we've helped build them together.
Yeah.
You know, because I had a new team member join us recently, and I said, just be prepared to be flooded with information, not to overwhelm you or overload you. But there's so much stuff that we're doing here. It's just not like we're going to sell houses. I mean, we are selling houses, but there's so many different ways of lead generation and tools and products and things that they're given to us that we can go and create more opportunities. And we had our first team meeting yesterday for the office, and there was 20 of us in the room, and everybody had a deal going all within the last 7 days. So it's like, what a way to start out 2020 or 2021. Sorry, not 2020. You know, with everybody getting something from a different source that we are working right now. So we're excited.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And to that note, you know, God didn't put us all here just to sell, you know, a million homes. A big part of why we joined eXp is the opportunity to give back to our agent community, to our families, and to the community where we live. So it's not all about, you know, closing a million homes. It's about how many people can we help out there, and then they'll help others, and all together, you know, we're just raising up the community in a whole. So that's something that we're really excited about.
Building partners within partners. That's what we love about it.
Well, Jay Kinder, there you go. Your newest partner, Puerto Rico. You're in Puerto Rico. Look, we're out here just, you know, excited to just keep on connecting and, you know, growing together. We're doing some magical stuff together. And I love that Daniel said that we have a Fire Friday that we do every Friday. And this week we're actually bringing in Nikki Gregory and Nick Krem to talk about Agent Act, which is a cause on agents against human trafficking, child human trafficking. And just knowing that this group, like Daniel, I'm glad you said that, we are more than just selling real estate. We want to make an impact. We want to do things together to grow together. We give back, we educate, we teach, we help, we lift each other up. So I'm just excited for you guys. So welcome aboard. And I'm a huge fan.
Awesome.
Thank you. Likewise.
I appreciate y'all's time. Welcome, Danny and Nicole.
Welcome, guys. See you.
See you.